Yeah, the mental health issues definitely trumped addiction. I was leaving an abusive marriage in Minnesota.
Okay, gotcha.
I had to go to prison.
She got what?
Lost.
Who?
My baby. She was stolen and sold on the black market to a white woman.
Hey, this is askrphtish from the beautiful city of Charlotte, North Carolina. Who do I have pleasure meeting today?
My name is Raquel Strange.
Oh, hey, Raquel. Nice to meet you, ma'am.
Everybody calls me Rocky.
Rocky. Okay, nice to meet you, Rocky. All right, so are you homeless at the moment?
I am.
How long you been homeless for?
Oh wow, it's been years.
It's been years?
It's been years.
Okay, so we'll start from...
It's been an on and off thing. I'm 36.
Uh-huh.
I was a runaway young.
Why did you run away?
I was like 15, so, you know, I've been on the streets pretty much most of my life, you know.
Really? So you never had a stable home, so to speak?
I guess I never really have.
How were you growing up?
Yeah, I didn't grow up with my biological mother. I never knew her until I was 10 years old. Well, I met her at 7, and then at 10 years old, she kidnapped me.
Wow, so you were kidnapped.
I was kidnapped.
Hey guys, we're selling t-shirts to help raise money for the homeless. By purchasing this t-shirt, you're supporting the homeless. So please buy one today. Who were you living with at the time?
I stayed with distant relatives.
Okay. So how was it? How did it feel to be a young child and not have a home? You know, your mother rather.
Well, I did have a mother.
I mean, well,
you know,
not your biological,
I was
right?
2 years old when I was left at my relative's house. It was a great half aunt.
Okay.
And she lived in Columbus, Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
And my grandmother, my mother's mother, dropped me off there. And I lived there up until I was 10 years old, from 2 to 10. And I lived middle class, suburban.
Okay.
You know, regular, everyday life. My Christmases were white Christmases.
Okay.
With chestnuts.
Yeah.
And everything. Like,
yeah.
You know, I mean, I had a great life. I was an ambitious child. I did a lot. I went to a lot of educational schools, writing schools.
Did you graduate from high school?
I did not.
Okay. Now, let me ask you
I
this.
got my GED. I have a special GED. I have what's called a GED with honors.
Oh, okay. So you got your GED though.
I
Okay.
aced the test.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cause so you naturally. So why were you running away from home at 15?
Just, I don't know. I guess rebellious.
So it wasn't any family issues or anything per se?
Well, I guess at
No, let me ask you this. So when you ran away from home, you was with your biological mother?
Yeah, by the time, I was got in the streets a little bit. My mother lived in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
And how far did she take you away from your mom?
To Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Okay, from Charlotte?
From Columbus, Ohio.
Columbus. Oh, you were born
I was born in Chicago.
Oh, born in Chicago.
All
Okay.
of my family's from Gary, Indiana.
Okay, got you.
And I was getting to know my mother. Like I said, I met her at 7, and then I would go visit her every summer, getting to know her. They were trying to, reunify the relationship. But at 10, she kept me.
Okay.
Instead of sending me back.
Okay.
And
did they call the police or anything?
No. That was very confusing as a 10-year-old child. I didn't quite understand it at all. But
you were 10 years old, so was almost old enough to kind of know what was going on.
I knew what was going on, but I didn't understand why it was happening the way it was happening. I don't even know this woman like that. She's still pretty much a stranger to me.
Okay.
And she gets to just take me away from everything I know. And then my parents, who I do know and have raised me, they seem to not, they're not going to do anything about it.
Oh, wow.
In fact, they're somehow calling it somewhat fair.
Right.
And so I'm really not digging the situation.
Right, so you felt you felt abandoned.
I felt abandoned, I felt angry.
Even though it was with your mom.
I felt angry at everyone. I felt like it wasn't fair to me.
Right, it wasn't.
I felt like everybody was thinking about themselves, but what about me?
Right, the child.
The one who in the middle of it. The one everybody fighting over. So,
right.
I became very angry. And my mother lived low class, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so hold up. So you went from white Christmases, chestnuts roasting in a fireplace.
Yeah, like
And then you live in how now with your mother?
Now it's things I don't quite understand.
Like what?
What was really funny, I was kind of a picky child. I didn't eat meat too much.
Okay,
And
now
I
you got to
did-
eat. Now you got to eat chitlins and stuff, or what?
Well, no, not
I'm just
chitlins,
joking, but
like,
yeah.
definitely meat, like chicken and shit. And,
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, why I gotta eat this? And my mom's like, well, that's all we can afford, so that's what you gonna eat. You know, I can't get things that I want.
How were your Christmases?
Normally, you know, I played the violin as a child. I played the violin and the piano.
Oh wow.
You know, before my violin was fine. Now walking through the hood, you know, a young girl with a violin, not happening. My violin got broke so many times. My mom had to pay for so many more violins.
Right.
Just walking to school.
Right.
Like,
So they picked on you because you were different.
different, right.
Because you
I
were
was
brought up differently, and now,
educated,
yeah.
And I was always outside my class, you know, advanced classes, things like that. I was always ahead, so I
Right.
never really had a lot of friends anyway, or mixed too well. But I had to learn how to blend in to survive, also. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I took on other attributes, you know,
Yeah.
and I learned different skills.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And my mother, she was a phenomenal woman.
Okay. Now, you
um,
talking about your birth mother or your real
My
mother?
birth mother, my
Okay.
biological mother, but she was very selfish.
Okay.
She was a product of her environment.
Okay.
Still, she overcame a lot. She was a heroin addict.
Okay.
And
Did you
a
see her?
prostitute, and she got clean.
Okay.
By the time I knew her, she was clean.
Okay. Good.
She became a psychologist. She got a doctorate.
Oh, your
and
mom? Your
my
bio-
mother. Yeah,
She
and
became. She hold up. She cleaned herself off of drugs
She
and.
cleaned herself up off of heroin and became a psychologist, a social worker, a very known social worker throughout Minneapolis.
Wow.
And a pastor.
Wow. So what's your
So,
relationship like
growing up with
now?
her, I kind of grew up PK.
Okay.
With my other family, it was like old-fashioned Baptist, traditional
Right.
Baptist.
Okay.
And with my mother, it was non-denominational Christian.
Okay.
So,
So what kind of relationship do y'all have now, though? I mean,
well,
like,
my mother's passed now.
oh, how long ago?
It's been a few years now.
Okay.
And then I have two older brothers. My second oldest brother above me, he passed away a year after she did.
Okay.
He was actually white, or mixed, mulatto, but he looked pure white.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I was kind of left here. I was staying with her for a time while she was living here. She came here, opened a program
Okay.
in Stonehaven.
Hold up. Your.
My biological mother.
Okay. She opened Stonehaven?
Yeah, that's how we ended up from Minneapolis here.
Oh,
in
wow.
Charlotte.
Okay.
She had a proposition to come down here and start a program in Stonehaven for the children, a homework center and a tutoring center.
Okay.
And so she did.
So that's why you know about the marketing. You was like, but you're about business.
Yeah, I'm a business
So
woman.
what happened? Like
So I was working for her, helping her with the homework center.
Yeah.
Eventually, I ended up coming down here helping her. I was leaving an abusive marriage in Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
And
You have any children?
I do. I have 4.
4 children. Where
I
are
have
they?
One here.
Okay.
In Charlotte.
How old are they?
Good question.
Is they still young or older or?
My oldest is about 16.
Oh, okay. So you have
He
young
lives in
children.
Columbus, Ohio.
Okay,
I
got
left
you.
him with my mother who had raised me, my
Right.
adopted
Mother, right.
She raised my oldest, my firstborn child.
Okay,
I
got
had to
you.
go to prison.
For how long?
I went for just a year and a day.
Okay, for what?
I was on the run from Minnesota for a kidnapping charge.
Who did you kidnap?
Well, I helped a boyfriend. He's a drug dealer.
Okay.
And I helped him kidnap a girl who owed him some money.
Oh, and what did y'all do to her?
She be alright.
She be all right?
Yeah,
Oh,
she be
okay. You said
She
like.
ain't all that. and She be alright.
Oh, okay. So
You know.
so I see that thug in you. All right. So
But,
what's the worst
and
thing
I
if
went on the run to Ohio, but I was pregnant. I went on the run because I was pregnant, and I wasn't having my child in jail.
Right.
My firstborn especially.
right?
So I had to go on the run until I had my baby. So I ran back down to where I originally grew up.
Okay.
And hid out until I had the child, which I had to do all on my own, my first pregnancy.
Uh-huh.
Which that was hard, then I had another boyfriend who actually turned state's evidence on me in the second case, and that was forgery, check forgery.
Okay, and he turned against you?
He turned against me, and so I ended up doing my prison time in Ohio.
And how long you went to jail for that?
Just the year and a day. I did county time plus the year and a day.
And your boyfriend turned
So about
against
2
you?
years or so, huh?
Your boyfriend turned
He
against
turned
you?
against me.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, that was the beginning. And then my last child, she's probably about 4. She's in Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
She got lost in Georgia.
She got what?
Lost.
Who?
My baby.
Have you found her? So you're missing your child. How did your how old is she now?
Probably about 4.
4 years old. And what happened to her again now?
If you ask me, I would swear that she was stolen and sold on the black market to a white woman.
And how did you find out? I mean, like, well, okay, so where was she for this to happen in the first place?
It's a long story.
Okay,
It's a
okay.
very long story.
So how?
Maybe we could do that story
Yeah.
if you want. I wouldn't mind sharing that story.
Yeah.
In fact, it needs to be shared.
Right. So we'll do that. We'll do something just for that,
Yeah,
and maybe she can be in contact or something. You know?
Yeah, you wouldn't believe it. I didn't believe it. You know, I've seen a lot of things. I've seen a lot of things, but I've been through a lot of things. But that was kind of like Lifetime movie.
Yes.
You know, unbelievable.
So how do you stay so strong? You have a quiet strength about you, but how do you keep going? And
I try to stay humble.
do you have any mental health
like
issues?
I said, I know God.
You have mental health issues
I do.
that was diagnosed?
I do.
Like what?
I have PTSD. I am manic depressive, bipolar. I have sleep issues. Very big sleep issues.
Yes.
I probably sleep
So-
probably every 3 days, maybe.
Do you have a substance use disorder?
Huh?
Do you have a substance use disorder?
I do.
Is
I
that
do.
is that a part of you not sleeping? Probably. Just all the
Not
stress.
really.
Yeah.
I've had the sleep issues since I was young.
Okay.
Yeah, the mental health issues definitely trump addiction.
Yes, it does. Well, the addiction comes because of the mental health issues.
Issues, right?
Yeah, that's like
Right.
it's
kinda more
self-medicating.
like a,
Self-medicating.
Self-medication, yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just one day at a time. It really is.
Yeah. Okay,
You
we're
know, I
gonna cut
understand.
it right here because you have a lot going on. I definitely have your number. I'm gonna reach back out to you.
I'm
But
a phenomenal person.
yeah, yes, you are at the end of the day. I mean, yeah, definitely. And yeah, and we need extra care. Yeah. So if y'all feel inspired, please press the thanks button and give to her chance. You don't have Cashapp, right?
I do.
Oh, she has Cashapp. So look in the description box and check out her Cashapp. If y'all don't want to do the Cashapp, just press the thanks button on the channel, and I will get in contact with her and Cashapp it to
Yeah,
her.
my Cash App is $, ROCCSTRANGE, roccstrange.
All right, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you, babe. Take care. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.